Hey there hunters, Haz here, and today I'm bringing in another set guide for Gunlancers in Sunbreak. Last time we looked at a meta damage set with sneak attack focusing on offense, and today as promised I'm bringing in a tanky defensive set designed for chill and safe hunts. This set is a special playstyle I've been wanting to create for a while, and I call it Adept Gunlancing that heavily focuses on counters and safety, mimicking the generation's ultimate hunting style while also dishing out respectable damage. The way I love to play it is similar to Lance, with heavy countering and using my Wormstake cannon as much as possible as follow-up attacks. For this, our switch skill set includes using Charge Shells, Wormstake Cannon, Ground Splitter, and Guard's Edge. Charge Shells are important as after a Charge Shell you can initiate a fast Wormstake, Ground Splitter boosts the damage of your shells in Wormstake Cannon, and Guard's Edge is our counter skill for just one Wirebug, where a successful guard can be instantly followed by Wormstake Cannon. Now we have a full action set capable of aggressively retaliating with Wormstake anytime. Now before we get into it, this set is strong. It uses a very good set of skills, but it's more focusing on defense and a themed playstyle that I imagined rather than being meta. So while it is definitely capable of fast hunts, if you're looking for a set that is meta and can achieve the fastest hunts, I recommend my Title Update 1 Meta Gunlance set instead. If you're looking for a very easy to build, budget-friendly fun defense Gunlance set on the other hand that can counter and guard any monster attack with flashy powerful moves and is incredibly spectacular and satisfying, then this set is exactly that, and you don't have to use my Wormstake heavy playstyle for it, as it's fine for any defensive Gunlancing style, so feel free to ignore the Wormstake parts if you like. The set I am proposing today is very budget-friendly, can be built by everyone, requires no augmentation for its base, and the only talisman required is a 2/2 slot talisman with any abilities on it. First, we're going to take a look at a full budget version, and then I'll show my current augmented version I have with a talisman recommendation too. The base set is mostly made out of Rarity 9 equipment, and the pieces we are wearing are the Hoplites helm. This is unlocked by doing the quests for Master Arlo, Pyre Kadaki Mail, Basil Goose Braces, Barrett Coil, and Basil Goose Greaves. The talisman I use is an Evade Extender 2/2 slot talisman, which is also my final talisman. But Evade Extender is not part of the core skills in this set, so it's not required, but a really neat quality of life skill both for offense and defense. For weapon, we're using the Canine Tree's Roar of the Tanky Gunlance for a Wormstake playstyle and long shelling, but if you prefer any other gunlancing, that is completely fine, and using the Pyre Rock Nakadaki Gunlance or even the Corn Popper is an excellent alternative and works perfectly fine. Since we will be using a Wormstake a lot, the augmentation on the Roar of the Canine for me is to upgrade its Rampage decoration slot to level 3, so I can equip the level 3 Wormstake Gunlance decoration to further boost our Wormstake. If you just want to play normally, then replace it with attack augmentation. Our decorations are also very simple as shown in the back, and they also offer a good bit of customization, as both levels of redirection are jewels and can be changed if you don't like using that particular new skill, in which case you have 2 level 3 decoration slots that you can do whatever you want with. With that said, our skill page looks something like this. Guard 5, Agitator 3, Critical Boost and Weakness Exploit 3, Guard Up 3, Artillery 3, Wirebug Whisperer 3, Load Shells 2, Defiance 2, Redirection 2, and Maximum Might level 1. As mentioned earlier, I do not count Evade Extender as part of the build since that is my talisman, so Redirection could be immediately changed to Evade Extender if you prefer that with our level 3 deco slots. But before we move on to our augmented set, I'd like to mention that Redirection is an incredibly useful skill and is in this set for a very good reason. It's very easy to set redirection on a comfortable button, either the D-pad on the controller to switch stance or any button on your keyboard. No need to press left, 2, triangle and circle at the same time, that would be incredibly annoying. Not only does redirection give you a dodge and invulnerability, but it also refills Wirebugs, which is the whole reason it's included in the set. Once you're out of Wirebugs to use for Guard's Edge counters, you can do a single successful redirection and you will have your Wirebugs back for additional counters, so it's perfect complementary skill for Wirebug heavy playstyles. Now let's take a look at our augmented set. The great part of this armor set, I think, that it uses the exact same pieces as the budget version with no additional talisman needed, which I absolutely love. The recommended talisman is the Evade Extender I already showed, as it gives so much mobility to Gunlance, but the rest of the equipment is the same and it's ready to be augmented as soon as you're ready. And since they are not maximum rarity, they can also have some nice augmentations on them. I personally don't mod in augments and try to grind out my material, so I don't have a list of the best augments you can have on this set, but I did get lucky with my pieces I think, so I'll be showing what I have as I'm pretty happy with the results. I get lucky with a 3rd level of evade extender on the helmet, 1 level of defiance and diversion on the chest, with a free meal too, but whatever, and I'll get back to diversion in a moment. Weakness exploit on the gloves, critical boost and good luck on the Barrett belt, this is the only super rare augmentation I have, and guard up on the legs. So only the Barrett belt got the special red border augmentation, all the others are standard, but I believe they are pretty great pieces as I free up 3 level 2 decoration slots for whatever I want, and I even got diversion. The reason I was happy and kept diversion is that this build heavily focuses on counters using Guard's Edge, and Redirection even. I really like to use diversion to increase the chances of the monsters attacking us, so truly this is a tank build and is usable in multiplayer too, no need to keep running after the monster. Having these augments, I also fill in the spots with decorations. Once again, feel free to customize it a bit, it definitely has room for some quality of life skills if you'd like instead of Redirection, or with the same augments you have 3 free slots that I decided to fill in for Agitator. And our final skills look something like this. Agitator 5, Guard 5, Critical Boost and Weakness Exploit 3, Guard Up 3, Artillery 3, Evade Extender 3, Wirebug Whisperer 3, Defiance level 3, Maximum Might level 2, Load Shells level 2, Redirection level 2, and Diversion. Of course we have a bunch of minor filler skills, but that's not too relevant and this set is ready to roll. You might be wondering why Razor Sharp is not on this particular set, and the reason is that frankly I could not include it, but also that I wanted to use this set as designed for Wormstake Cannon mainly, and it does not use as much of our sharpness as normal gunlancing would, so it's not needed as much. The 2 weapons I mainly recommend to use with this set are the Canine Gunlance and the Corn Popper Gunlance. The Canine is for maximum Wormstake damage and long shelling that's really fun to use and this whole set was initially designed for. And the Corn Popper is a fantastic alternative for bonus decoration slots for comfort and wide shelling, for its poke shell playstyle, but also its special Wormstake as it can cause KO. Really satisfying and fun to use. But that is it for my Adept Gunlancing tank set for Sunbreak Title Update 1 everyone. I'd like to thank you all for your time and support, and I really hope that you like this set, as personally this is my go-to fun and comfy Gunlance set. As per tradition, I have included some gameplay footage at the end of the video to give you a feel for the playstyle, and if you're interested in further Gunlance sets and guides or just Monster Hunter in general, consider supporting the channel. I also stream daily on Twitch. Not only do we play Monster Hunter Rise, but I'm currently in the middle of my first playthrough of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, which has been really fun and I plan on playing all old school Monster Hunters too. But with that said, thank you so much for watching, hope you enjoyed this set, and I'll see you all the next time. Bye bye.